Hey lovelies and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Yayaya by Stray Kids. I've actually had this one recommended to me a few times and people have been telling me that I need to get around to this one, so I'm super excited to see what we can expect. I already am so excited. But before we do get into the video, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date when I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, I just can't wait to get into this, so let's go. Alright. Sorry. What parallel dimension and world have I just entered into? Because Han? I'm gonna have to hear that again, please, because your vocals, listen, I always know to expect incredible things from Han, right? But that was a side to Han that I've never heard before, but also I kind of just need to hear again as soon as possible. But I will just say, it's kind of given me flashbacks to when I reacted to All In, you know, when Han starts out with the 2020, we're gonna get it. We're gonna go all in. I love that so much. So it just has given me thoughts back to that. But this obviously was even before that. It was 2018, literally when they debuted. So very exciting for sure. Sorry, this caught me off guard. Oh, okay. We'll slow it down a little bit. Ooh. Already we're starting out with just full-on truth, aren't we? Like, I feel like obviously this is the beginning of their journey and they're just saying, you know, all of a sudden now we've gone from just being, you know, these amazingly talented kids, you know, who just enjoy dancing and singing and just giving everything we've got to really try and work our way up to the top. And it's like, now we're actually starting on this journey to see that we're getting invited to these red carpets and we're seeing all of these, you know, photographers and people around us who are knowing our name. And it's like, now we're sort of seeing that people have this sort of idea of who we are and this expectation of who we should be, and we have to sort of try and match their expectations and their standards, but we're still young and we're still youthful and we're still just wanting to have fun. But we know that behind everything we've got these photographers and people all around us who are wanting to see a certain side of us, and we can't really show our true selves sometimes because we're constantly just worried about, you know, people who are taking pictures and people who are seeing us and people who are spotting us. It's like we have to sort of be on alert, but also we still want to maintain this youth. So it's like you don't really want to do too much, but you also want to experience as much as you can. But you've got to be careful of what you say and what you do because there's sort of eyes everywhere, you know? Yeah. Whoa. Come on, Lino. Come on, Shan.
Verse 2.
Felix, hold up a second because I'm not ready for verse 2. Yeah, I'm still trying to compute everything that happened in verse 1. Give me 2 seconds because I feel like I've entered a whole multiverse here. Give me just 2 seconds. I really just am loving this, like, what would you even call this, like rocky sort of vibe? I don't know, but it's like the guitar is everything. I'm living for it. I am. It's a complete just vibe. I feel like it's almost an inception to me as well a little bit because we're talking about, you know, you're so cruel when I close my eyes and I dream, but I'm just so afraid that when I wake up I won't see you there, you know, supporting me and being there for me and watching on. So it's almost like it feels so good to be true that it feels like you're dreaming that this is reality for you. But ultimately, you're worried that this reality is going to disappear because, you love this life so much. You love what you've created in this, world of music and this fandom. But it's like you're scared that one day it could all just disappear. Which, listen, stay, we ain't going anywhere. I think we can all agree. None of us are going anywhere, so I think Stray Kids are going to have us to deal with for quite a while yet to come. But I just think that obviously starting out this journey, it must have been so unpredictable, so unexpected, and especially with it being a new territory for Stray Kids, it must have been a little bit nerve-wracking and wondering, like, what is going to become of us? What is going to become of this dream that we created together and this life that we're leading, this path that we're on, And I think that just hearing songs like this and seeing where they are now, it's such a beautiful reflection of how much dedication and love and time and energy they put into everything, and really just wanting to succeed in the way that they ended up doing so, I think it's just incredibly inspiring, isn't it?
Verse 2.
Oh. Busy today, busy every day. It's like, honestly, this is one thing I will always say as well when it comes to Stray Kids. I will never understand in my brain of brains how Stray Kids have all of the time that they do, because genuinely, when I see everything they achieve in 24 hours, it makes me lose my actual mind. Like, to think of everything they have to do and to think of all of the things that they are able to really achieve in such a short space of time, it blows my mind, and I genuinely don't even know how they find time to sleep. I don't get it, but honestly, I'm so inspired by it, and I think that it's incredible to see that dedication and that real love for what they do. But honestly, I'm so blown away every time I think about it, because when you think of all that they have done in the time and the span of their career, it genuinely is mind-blowing. Like, literally, the amount of albums that they release sometimes in a year. How? How can one person be that talented and also just have that drive, It really is something that I think is something I aspire to anyway. But I had to say that because honestly, I just think that that's so true. Like, busy every day, they're literally just working non-stop, day in, day out. And I think that is just something that is so incredible. But I also hope that within that as well, they are finding time for themselves, because I think that they're obviously also appreciative of everything that Stray Kids do for us and everything they give us. But I also hope that in return, they're also taking that time for themselves as well, because they deserve it. They've done so much and they continue to do so much that I just hope that they are able to also find time for themselves. Oh, national treasure. No expiration. I'm loving Nino's vocal on that part, Gorgeous. I love that. Say what? Oh. Don't break my heart. Please don't break my heart. Obviously, I know this was a long time ago now, right? This was a good time ago. This was obviously the beginning of their career, but even so, just hearing that sense of like insecurity and self-confidence issues, I think it really does just open your eyes even more to how much they battled through to get to where they are. I think it's just like been such an incredible journey, and I think that just hearing that Stray Kids in the beginning were really a little bit unsure of everything that was going to become of them, like everything that was going to happen, whether this dream would pan out in the way they wanted to, and whether they'd be able to continue on this journey, because you could see from the beginning they really had that instinct and just drive to continue to power through everything. But I think, again, going back to a few minutes ago when they were talking about, we're almost seen as national treasures, but we don't really want this expiration date. I think that especially within the music industry, it can be such a difficult thing to navigate, and I think oftentimes it is something of you have to constantly keep up, otherwise it's almost like you're losing the race because somebody else will put out something if you don't, so it's almost like you're constantly trying to match those expectations and wants that people have of you. But within that, you're also hoping that everything that you're doing is going to pay off, because you don't want this to end. You don't want an expiration date. You don't want, people to maybe forget about you. So it's like you've got all of these things in the back of your head in worrying about, well, what if people forget me? What if I don't, achieve enough? What if I don't give enough? And it is just like, at such a young age for Stray Kids, that must have been such an unbelievable pressure, and I only can imagine. So I think that hearing songs like this, it really does just give me even more gratitude for everything that they battled through to get to where they are and to really give as much as they did to stay. I think it's just a real beautiful story and journey, and I'm absolutely just loving exploring more of it. Hey. Alright. Felix, we're all here. The guitar. Say what? Come on then. Channel the ad-libs. Was that a guitar or was that a vocal? Hold on, there was something just happened in those ad-libs and I'm trying to figure out if it was the guitar or the vocal. I couldn't tell. Hold up. I think it was the guitar. I think. Wait, it's over? Oh no, that was too good. I was enjoying that. I was having a good time. Oh, I really, really loved this song. I loved the vibe of this as well. It's something so different from what I've heard, I feel like, from Stray Kids. Like that real just take on like a pop rocky, I don't even know, just like real gritty song, I feel like, with this one. Han's vocals starting us out, absolutely phenomenal. I was loving, honestly, Lino's vocals as well. Stunning and gorgeous. Chan on the ad-libs, listen, you know me, I love a little ad-lib from Chan. I love anything when it comes to that, so that was absolutely incredible as well. But I just really loved the whole vibe and message of this song, and it felt really empowering. I'm going to take everything into my hands and I'm going to believe in myself because you've given me that strength to believe in myself. And it's like, yes, there's worries, there's stresses, there's insecurities, there's things of like lack of confidence and all of these emotions that sometimes stop us from maybe having that belief in ourselves. But ultimately, I think from the beginning, Stray Kids really did just find such a comfort and a real hope in Stay and just in their music in general. So I think just hearing that in this song, it really was so powerful. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, then like I said, make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.